The Kamala Harris campaign pretends to release their policies, and CNN is confused. We're all confused because it's all just word salad, gobbledygook, and lies. Welcome to Doug and Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. Do me a favor, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. If you have not rung the bell, ring the bell. It helps this channel. We're rebuilding this channel. We just got it monetized thanks to YouTube, and now we're blowing and going.
Tonight, Kamala Harris releasing details of her policy positions for the first time on her campaign website.
Remember, this is like months into her campaign. People have been begging her for policy. She finally releases policy. It's gobbledygook. Here's Charles C.W. Cook over on Twitter, never Trumper Charles. Quote, they finally added an issues section to her website. Unfortunately for Harris, its release was undermined by a simple but telling error. The page's source code revealed that parts of the platform were copied directly from Biden's campaign page. These people are just plagiarists through and through. This is the actual section of her policy page. She wants to secure our borders and fix our broken immigration system. This is where Kamala is debating Kamala. Vice President Harris and Governor Walz believe in tough, smart solutions to secure the border, keep communities safe, and reform our broken immigration system. Who broke it, Kamala? Who broke it? Why haven't you done anything about it in 3 years? In fact, you haven't called it out in 3 years. You've said it was great. You've said there is no border crisis for 3 years. Now suddenly our broken immigration. Don't tell me. I'll bet Trump broke the immigration system, right? It's his fault. Trump's been out of office for 4 years. It's his fault. You imbecile. Only dumb people believe you. I'm sorry. Only dumb people believe you.
Our immigrant detention system is out of control, and I believe we must end the unfair incarceration of thousands of individuals, families, and children. I was one of the first senators after President Trump was elected to advocate for a decrease in funding to ICE. Well, now, of course, she's touting the Biden administration's executive order to crack down on the border.
That's CNN going back into 2019 quotes from Kamala Harris, where she said she was about abolishing ICE. Well, now she's trying to get tough on the border. She's literally debating herself, and the media does not care. CNN here has a moment of composure where they're going, what is going on here? But look, here's CBS. Back when Trump said that he was going to slash taxes, the taxes on tips, former President Donald Trump's vow to stop taxing tips would cost the federal government up to $250 billion over 10 years, according to a nonpartisan watchdog group. So the nonpartisan watchdog group, CBS, goes, oh, taxing tips, removing those taxes is terrible, fiscally irresponsible. Now here's when Kamala Harris says to remove taxes on tips. Same Twitter account for CBS News. Vice President Kamala Harris is rolling out a new policy position saying she'll fight to end taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers. Well, what happened to the cost of $250 billion over 10 years, according to a nonpartisan watchdog group? This is how the media is brainwashing you. They do not care about these policies. Here's more CNN trying to figure out what the hell Kamala Harris is talking about.
She said she supported taxpayer-funded gender transition surgeries for detained migrants. She also said she
taxpayer-funded gender transition surgeries for detained migrants. She actually said she supported that.
She both wrote and answered in the affirmative when she was asked this.
This is a CNN news anchor repeating it out loud because she can't believe the policy. She's like, what in the hell is that supposed to mean? Taxpayer-funded gender care, and transition surgeries for detained migrants. You just throw the policies together in a hat, you pull them out. You pull out taxpayer-funded gender care, transition surgeries for illegal migrants, detained migrants.
I mean, these are things that, it would be hard to think that you would come up with taxpayer funding gender transitions for detained migrants. And yet this, as you say, written and verbally. She
goes, how in the world did our side even come up with that? This is what you vote for, by the way. She's going to vote for this policy. This is a CNN anchor. She's not voting for Trump. She's voting for Kamala Harris and gender reincitement surgery for detained migrants. On your tax dollars are going to pay for it.
And the Harris campaign didn't answer any questions from CNN. Instead, they just provided a statement from an unnamed Harris campaign advisor that just said the vice president's positions have been shaped by 3 years of effective governance as part of the Biden-Harris administration. Now, they declined to CNN to elaborate on what those positions were. And
look, I'm trying to report on this thing. They said it was effective governance. He goes, well, what effective governance was it? They didn't, they are not giving specifics. This is word salad. Poor CNN that will vote for her and will continue to campaign for her right after this brief moment of challenging her. They'll go snap right back into Kamala's got to win.
And they also provided this statement, which they attributed to a spokesperson saying, as president, she will take that same pragmatic approach, focusing on common sense solutions for the sake of progress. So where does she stand on this, all this questionnaire today? We don't know, and they won't say.
It's pretty incredible stuff. And thank you very much.
We don't know, and they won't say. That's CNN, guys. That's enemy territory. These people are voting for Kamala, and they're telling you that Kamala will not tell them. And CNN's position is on her policies, we don't know, and they won't say. Give us a comment below. Thank you for watching this whole video. I'm Doug in Exile.